Alright, good morning everybody. We should be up and running. So, hopefully, today we will be killing Alduin, finishing the game, in theory. I think we're sufficiently set up. There's not really much else I want to do with this run. We did the thing with the Black Star, so that was good enough. So yeah, I think the next thing to do is the time wound stuff. So we will grab some potions and then head up for that.
So you're an alchemist then?
Yup. And that's all that we can afford. I guess I can sell paralysis. I can sell that. Poisons are useless to us because obviously we have no weapons. Defender, yep. Poison, poison, poison. Okay. What else have you got? Kind of nothing that good, actually. I guess we'll take the destruction one. Yeah. Alright. Thanks, Arcadia. So, yeah. Let's head to the throat of the world. Where are we? Alduin's Bone.
The Elder Scroll. Tidkrech, Kalos, Time Shudder.
Okay. How goes it? Not bad, Frisky. How are you going?
At its touch. There is no question.
Okay. Let's learn this shout from these filthy Nords.
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Kriegwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
Today seems better than yesterday, so that's a plus. That's always what you want to be doing. If you're lucky, tomorrow will be even better.
A glorious day, is it not?
What a goofy fucking cutscene.
What else is there?
Battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade
Oh,
alone this day.
she just looked at me.
None have yet stood against
Do you know I'm here?
Sorry, Birka.
They did not have Dragonland. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Veldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need
We will
it.
deal with Alduin ourselves. Hear it now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
No idea what he's saying. Sorry, my Dover tongue is not very good.
Let Thor
Yeah, it didn't work out for you, did it?
Grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. My words with older bones than your own. We break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. Out loud from all our endings unto the last.
Get cast into time. No.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Wow. Alright. Let's see how this goes. You wanna help? Missed. Damn it. Oh, I should have gotten Magica potions. I didn't check if Arcadia had them. That probably would have been helpful. Okay. Do I have any? I do. Okay, that helps. Yeah. Okay, that will be good. I don't want to hit Path next with Dragon Rain because that can cause issues. And now I have to deal with those, although I believe Clear Skies actually helps. Ow. He says, optimistically. Yeah, that doesn't do much. Keep an eye on how that goes as well, just in case it runs out. Yeah, Clear Skies definitely helped. I just got bonked in the face, didn't I? Yeah, okay. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, come in, you big lizard. Do I have any normal regeneration potions? I do. We'll pop that as well. Okay, well, the strategy seems viable. It's going to take a second, but we will get there. Got him. Missed. Damn it. Now it's going to take long before I can cast Clear Skies as well. That'll grab Dragon Rend. Yeah, I don't think slow time's gonna do much, to be honest. But this seems to be working fine. That magic regeneration is definitely making a difference. Alright, stop moving. Please. Got him. Yep, Pathnex, I know how combat works. Best guys. Do it too quickly. Dragon Rend. Okay. Ooh. No, fuck off. What have I got? Ward. Awesome. We can use resist cold. I just did this. I'm totally gonna die to the sky before I die to Elder. I'm calling it now. Did I just miss because... Oh my god, I missed because of the shockwave. Fuck's sake. Where is he? There he is. What? That fucking hit him! Pathnex, I would love to use Dragon Rend. It worked. Yeah. Okay, third time's the charm, please. That totally fucking hit him! What the hell? Okay. That's not ideal. Am I just gonna have to shoot him down? Oh, great. Hang on. Oh. Having Dragon Rend equipped would help. The good news is I've got lots of magicka back. There we go, that's more like it. Make sure I've got the right one equipped. Okay, our potion ran out, that's fine. I've got a second one. Get geometry. Oh, he's probably stuck on the ground now, isn't he? Because he's such low health. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's all our magic potions, so... Now it's just a waiting game? That's not even... Come on. Got him. Could you... Arthmex, could you do something about that? No? Are you just gonna let him go? Okay. Alright then. That's fine.
Lot Kongrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Nilivrach hin Moro. True, this is not the final Krongrach victory, but not even Alduin. This should shake the... Yes, one... Perhaps a fine place to... Yes, but your Sum is strong.
Okay.
But I meditate on the road. No contemplate. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? It is called Think of the... That is Fus. Let it be...
Great. Anyway, let's go talk to Balgruuf. I'm sure he will be thrilled about this plan. This will be the first time I've done the Peace Council in a while, because normally I end up doing the Civil War. But not this time. Oh, Balgruuf. I want to put a dragon in your house.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have... What? You want me to let the dragon into the heart of my... There must be another way. Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times? I didn't say anything about giving up. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace? I want to help you, Dragonborn, and I will, but I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk but getting both sides... Maybe. If the Greybeards were willing to host a...
Okay.
Maybe you can...
Let's go talk to the old man. Then we get the Peace Council. Yay! Everyone's favourite part of the Elder Scrolls V is clearly sitting in a room with unskippable dialogue and some of the most annoying characters in the game. Right? I honestly don't know why the Greybeards agree to help. This is so not their problem.
We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
Where are you going?
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the way of the Voice. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us.
Right. I don't know if we've gone to Solitude yet. Oh, we have. Okay. Well, we'll talk to these guys. Yeah, I just can't be asked doing the Civil War again. We did it not that long ago. We did unique items, and I wanted this run to be a bit shorter anyway.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without sight. Do I know you? Ah, yes. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. A fair point. I'm always looking for it. Seems we're... So long as you're... And what would you... Speak with Garmar. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
I want to negotiate a truce until the dragon begins to tell us.
Respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. Alduin.
speech
world
level.
leader of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
Skyrim?
If he's not with us,
Like the video
he's against
game.
us.
He knows that. They all know that.
Okay. Off to Solitude. I feel like if I was Tullius, I would just, like, not go to the Peace Council and take the opportunity to invade Windhelm while Ulfric's not there.
Missing out on something wonderful.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old
They're reforming the Dawn Guard.
I remember you. You were I see. Then there's nothing for the Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons. I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering. Fair enough. We're driving the Stormcloaks back well enough at the moment, but we're already overstretched. That's what comes of trying to win a war with a bare handful of legions. If the Emperor would... Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council.
I'm
We're all
telling you,
good.
Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be...
And now we get to the fun part. Here I come.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Yes. But regrets? Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Right. Let's do it. You may sit.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
Hell yeah, it would.
By Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
Best decision-making part of the entire game.
I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here,
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't
We're
be able
here
to
to
resist.
arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request.
You're welcome.
I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General,
I'll
this is
handle
outrageous.
this.
You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely
What would the
out of
Empire
character.
want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
Yeah, Dawnstar seems like a fair trade.
In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink. Not enough to outweigh the loss of Markarth. With the
Worth a try.
position in solitude will be threatened. Fair enough. I was hoping you could put aside your loyalties for the greater good, but I see you're firmly in Ulfric's camp. Still, having another port would ease our supply situation considerably. Better than nothing, I suppose. But Ulfric will need to offer a lot more if he wants me to give up Markarth without a fight.
Just don't want
The Dragonborn has spoken, Talia.
Maven Blackbriar and Riften.
Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me, and I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand.
Based is born.
If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
You see what talking to them gets us?
Out with it, then.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for
This is
your
our
butchery
homeland, Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
I think we have to, but also you probably just should.
You'll actually pay for your crimes. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty and I would be recalled.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
Let's hear it.
We want Kralder removed as Jarl of Winterhold and an Imperial candidate put in his place.
What next, Tullius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
Yep.
I knew I could count on you. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. Ulfric will allow Imperial forces into the Pale, Skald the Elder will go into exile, and Brinna Merilis will assume the Jarlship. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten. Winterhold will be turned over to the Empire, although the college itself will retain its traditional neutrality. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
How convenient.
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Aldred. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
This truth gives you what you need. It won't last.
That could have gone worse. Now it's up to you.
Alrighty. Let's go catch an Odaving. Nice dark elf underwear, thank you. I chose it myself. How you going, Brazoros?
We're ready, Dragonborn. As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word. My men know what to do.
Let's go trap a dragon.
I'm putting my city in your hands.
Ooh, actually, before we do that, I'm gonna go stock up on more potions. So don't screw ourselves over in Sovngarde. Not too bad. Had a little bit too much of Pepsi sugar, so I can't sleep. How about you? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Insomnia is a bitch, yo. But yeah, no, I'm doing good. This is part 3 of this run. And in theory, the last part as well.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you might consider. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Alright, what have you got? Healing, Magicka. Oh, I'm poor, that's right. Is this your first time playing Skyrim? No. No, I've been playing for years. But we have got a bit of a interesting build going. So it's not the easiest run in the world, I'll admit. Oh my god, I'm so poor. I guess we can just sell all of this, because this is the end of the run. Wait, she buys Dragonbone? Okay. Awesome. Magicka practically grew up on Skyrim. First had it on Xbox 360, then PS3, then Xbox One, and now on PS3. Yeah, I started playing it on my older brother's laptop that he had for like high school or whatever, back in... It was probably 2012 when I started playing. But, yeah, it's been playing for a very, very long time. Does she have any other Magicka stuff? No. Okay, well... 2012 as well, yeah. Yeah, I'd never played... Well, I'd played Oblivion for like half an hour at a friend's place, but for all intents and purposes, it was my first Elder Scrolls game.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Okay. Do you play with mods? So this run is vanilla. I had to basically just purge my mod list. Oh, it's probably about a year ago now, because it was just a mess of conflicts and issues. So the last couple of runs that I've streamed have all been vanilla, but I am planning on doing some modded playthroughs soon. But it's been nice coming back to vanilla, to be fair. So yeah, this runs vanilla, but future ones we will investigate some modding.
Another wanderer here to lick my father's boots.
You play with mods, you try to make it more immersive, or just dumb stuff to do dumb things? I like the sort of... I like quest-based mods. I really like... One of my favorites is Legacy of the Dragonborn. Because I love collecting shit in this game. So I tend to go for that sort of thing. And then, like, you know, you add a couple of like graphics and combat and stuff. I don't tend to go for the like Thomas the Tank Engine dragons or whatever. At some point I'm sure I'll end up doing that, but I'm usually modding to add content more than anything. Well, rip that guy. I'm glad you mentioned Legacy of the Dragonborn. I've never played. You just open a museum, or is there more to it? There's a lot to it. It's a massive mod. The way it works is the museum has displays set up for content from other mods. So there's a museum that gets set up in Solitude, and you help, like, you know, get it up and running, and then from there, it's basically you get quests as part of Legacy of the Dragonborn to do with like excavating ruins and stuff. And then you also do quests from other mods, and they have like displays designed for them and so on. It's quite an impressive like package. You know, I'd love to do a series on like 100%ing it, but that's got to be like 300 hours of playtime to complete it. So it's good. If you've not tried it, I'd totally recommend it.
Whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course. Mooney might once Lard growth he has his door indoor lost.
Sounds cool to NPCs come and visit, and if they do you get coins? Yep. So there's like tours that go on, and you'll just find people like walking around the museum, and then there's like a donations box as well. So I don't know, like every 3 days there's like 600 gold in there or something.
Well, only this. Of course, I could fly you there. Only come and you free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafin.
Oh, I missed the Farengar thing. Oh well. Okay. I'm gonna make a hard save here. I feel like I'm sufficiently equipped, but just in case.
I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove.
I haven't been on Skyrim for months now because legit it was an everyday game for me, but this mod sounds really interesting. I think I'm going to take a go at it tomorrow. Nice! Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, so you get the mod, and you can just add nothing, but I think it's way more interesting if you get... When you, like, go to install the mod, there's a list of recommended mods to add to, like, fill up the museum more.
This is as far as I can take you.
Okay. Oh, the dodge. Got him. I have a question for you that most Skyrim streamers try to avoid. Go on. What have you got? Okay. I think we're just going to go for the ignore everything approach. I keep forgetting that we have basically no stamina. So like now, if you kill Elduin, would he appear in the museum? Yep, there's a big statue that appears if you finish the main quest. And there's like displays for Dragonborn and Dawnguard and the Dark Brotherhood, College of Winterhold. I think there's one for the Bard's College for some fucking reason. So, yeah, there's lots of displays, all the Dragon Priest masks, all of that sort of stuff. All the Daedric artifacts have displays. It's, like, full of content. Time for the question. I'm waiting. Imperials or the Stormcloaks? I go Stormcloak. Which I know is a bit of a... It's more of a hot take, I think, going Stormcloak. I don't agree with the Stormcloak's methods at all. But I think the Empire is failing. I can't believe it. The Stormcloaks aren't good. I will clarify that. But the Empire is in such a failing state, I don't think they're fit to rule Tamriel anymore. But yeah, no, it's not often that people go Stormcloak. I really don't want to use any of my potions in here. I'd rather save them for the Dragon Priest. Excuse me. Oh, I've got to level up. We'll use that. I'm just gonna keep going Magicka. And... I don't really want that. Cast Adept level destruction spells. I don't know what this is. Novice. Oh, okay. Actually, I don't even have any Adept, so... no need for that. Could go dual casting. What else would I be doing? Not alteration, not enchanting. Yeah, I think we just go all in on destruction. I agree and also agree with Ulfric. Empire died or Imperial signed a peace treaty with the Thalmor. Yeah. I mean, the Empire's been falling apart since the events of Oblivion. The thing is, Ulfric needs a united Skyrim to be able to push out the Thalmor, is the main issue. If there's, like, let's say they defeat the Empire and the Empire leave. If half of Skyrim is still, like, Empire allied, that's not going to go very well for them. But, you know. Wait, I did not pay attention. What one is it? It is Snake, okay. That tracks. I presume it's just snake, snake, snake? No? What do you want? Snake? Oh. 13 years later and I still don't know how to do these stupid puzzles. Now I mostly install a mod called Conquest of Skyrim and defeat the Imperials and the Stormcloaks. Hell yeah. Yeah, Dragonborn is definitely sane enough to be running Skyrim. Totally. There we go. I mean, the Red Guards beat the Thalmor. Empty. It's a hard life. Do you think Dragonborn would be a High King or Emperor? I think the Dragonborn would be fine as a High King. I don't think the Dragonborn should be an Emperor. Because, like, you think about it, the Dragonborn is, like, low-key insane. Case in point. High King, probably? I think if you'd end up with the Dragonborn running the Empire, they'd just end up going on like a power trip. More so than they already do in Skyrim. I'll take those. Arrows are no good. We're not using any items. Okay, I'm gonna wait to reset all my stuff. I guess we just go unrelenting force. I totally just set off a trap. I'll let Dark Brother Assassin and Thieves from Thieves Guild rule some regions. Yeah, exactly. I don't think the Dragonborn's necessarily the most responsible person in Tamriel. Okay, I'm glad we took that destruction perk. Okay, Diamond Claw. Fox, Moth, Dragon. I mean, in terms of what will happen with Elder Scrolls 6 and the fate of the Dragonborn, they're almost certainly just going to say that the Dragonborn disappeared to Apocrypha to fight Merrick and was never heard of again, or whatever. Because that's the easiest way to just, you know, not have this god power being running around the north of Tamriel. So, as fun as it would be to make the Dragonborn Emperor or High King or whatever, I highly doubt it'll actually happen. Okay. I reckon the odds are we can just run past the Dragon Priest. Probably not very high, because we're very slow. Oh, okay. That works, I guess. Right, but maybe, just maybe, they're going to make a story that the Daedric and that Daedric goes with Mirak took over the Dragonborn brain. You have to kill him. Yeah, I mean, turning the last Dragonborn into a Mirak type enemy would be cool. Yeah, that's probably the only thing I could see them doing outside of, you know, just writing him off as disappeared. Like, I don't think there'd ever be a team up with the last Dragonborn.
Many have braved. I'll do it. Can you lead the way to where Shores Hall? I saw it. Shores. Hurry. Before. Beware. World Eater waits within the mist.
Hello, you big lizard. Fun fact, the statues turn and watch you. After 13 years, Skyrim player discovers the statues look at you. No, they'd never make the Dragonborn a follower or anything. As like, you know, as much of a like, oh, this is cool, rule of cool type thing, it wouldn't work for the story. And again, you can't just have this, like, god power guy running around. Especially if it's not the player.
You know the way.
Okay, this is probably going to be the hardest fight for the rest of the game.
First he set his soul snare here, but sure restrained our wrathful onslaught. No shade are you, as usually here passes, but living, you dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request entry?
I am master of the College of Winterhold.
The Nords may have forgotten your forefathers' respect for clever craft, but your comrades throng this hall. Here in Shore's house, we honor you still. Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge. I judge them worthy by their warrior's test.
Man. Thanks, pal. Oh, we need to ditch Azora's Star while we're here. I almost forgot. I just really hope they're going to add more interactions, like you have a spouse, and instead of did you make something for dinner, you can do more stuff like follow hug, aesthetic with followers, as well as more interactions. Yeah, well, I mean, the marriage system was entirely new with Skyrim, so it's not super surprising that it's not the most fleshed out, but it'll be nice if there's more to it than what is here. Alright, so we've got the Black Star. Where is it? Okay. Bye-bye! Finally getting his revenge on Azora. There we go. Is there something you would like to see in Elder Scrolls 6? I mean, like, there's a lot of things I would like to see. In terms of what I'd realistically like to see, I mean, one thing I'd like is if they bring Vivek back from Morrowind and have him show up at some point, just as like a little cameo. That's my, like, it would be pretty cool to have Vivek back. And we don't know what happened to him, so there's every chance he still survives. Or any of the other, like, Morrowind characters, like Dagoth Ur. What do I want in Elder Scrolls 6? I don't know, I try to keep myself fairly realistic about it. I'd love, because, you know, assuming it's set in Hammerfell, a, like, good sailing system. And, like, not just, like, Starfield's shitty load screen system, but if they did something, if they combined, like, Starfield's ship builder with some, like, Assassin's Creed Black Flag ship combat, that would be pretty neat. That would be pretty cool. Oh, the other one is the Maormer. I'd love to see them in a mainline game other than ESO. So those are probably my big three: Vivek, Maormer, and good ship combat. Yeah, like a pirate style faction and things. But I would rather have no I'd rather have no sailing than bad sailing. I don't want Starfield's loading screen shit again. I thought I saw Shalador. Where is he? Are you Shalador? No, you're just Hero of Sovngarde. Okay. Well, let's do this. Okay, well they're just going to talk to themselves, so we'll keep running around in circles. I don't know, because the thing is, there's lots of people who are being incredibly negative about Elder Scrolls 6, and there's some people who, for some reason, think it's going to be the best thing ever. If it is as good as Skyrim, if it's as fun as Skyrim, I will be happy. You know? I don't need it to be the greatest game ever, and I don't think it ever will be, but if I can have as much fun in it as I have in this game, that's good enough for me. Alright. Let's go kill this false god. I'm curious about one thing. Are dragons going to come back? Because what I heard is Elder Scrolls 6 takes place 10 years after the Dragonborn. I don't think we have any confirmation of a timeline. 10 years seems realistic. Because what, the gap between... I think the gap between Daggerfall and Morrowind was about 10 years, and the gap between Morrowind and Oblivion was like 6 or 8. So 10 years would be about right, and I don't think they can jump much further in the future without pissing people off, because, you know, stuff like the Thalmor and things they need to answer questions about. Dragons, I feel like... Well, I think the right approach would be to have, like, 1 or 2 quests that involve, like, oh, there's this rogue dragon who's come here from Skyrim, blah, 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 go fight him, or whatever, as a not Dragonborn. I wouldn't want it to, you know, have as many dragons as Skyrim, and I don't think they will do that, because dragons was Skyrim's big gimmick. But they could... like, justifiably have a couple around. Okay, clear skies. Alright, well this is going to be easier than the previous fight. So, I think they will probably put... I'm just gonna turn this down a touch. I could very easily see them putting... Do you work for Bethesda? No, I do not. But yeah, I try to be pretty realistic with my expectations. Yeah, I could totally see like a dragon fight or two.
Stand fast. His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
Alright. Let's kill this nerd. I'm just gonna not deal with that. If Elder Scrolls 6 is bad, if they just add the Dark Brotherhood back, I'll be happy as hell. I'm almost certain the Dark Brotherhood will stick around. Like, I know they're supposed to be pretty much wiped out by the end of Skyrim, but they're such a fan favourite. I can't see them not including it. Okay, we're totally just gonna die to the rocks before we die to anything else. So yeah, I'd expect the Dark Brotherhood to be back. They're too much of like everyone loves the Dark Brotherhood. I guess I should use my Stone Flesh. Does Clear Skies not work here? What is your favourite faction? If we're talking like in Skyrim specifically, honestly, maybe College of Winterhold. I'm one of those people who actually kind of like the college. I know a lot of people aren't fans of it, but I enjoy it. Thieves Guild is pretty cool too. And Dark Brotherhood. They're all pretty good. I don't like the companions though. Fuck those guys. Honestly, fuck it, but you gotta admit Ale is hot. True. True. If we're talking Elder Scrolls factions in general, House Hlalo from Morrowind is very funny to me. So they just made being a greedy-ass capitalist an entire faction. It's like, oh yeah, we'll do whatever for whoever pays us the most. Okay, fair, fair. You know, it's very realistic that a faction like that would exist. Alright, where are you, oversized lizard? Come here. Okay. It does seem like Clear Skies worked for a bit. Damn it. He moved! How dare you move? Is it true that in Oblivion the Thieves Guild helps the poor, like steal from the rich to give to the poor? Yeah, that is more of the vibe. In Oblivion. And like you can get like the beggars on the street to help you out and stuff. So yeah, Oblivion's Thieves Guild is very much sort of, as you say, that kind of Robin Hood type thing. Whereas, you know, in Skyrim, it's just basically people who want to make money. Our magic regeneration is pretty pitiful, eh? This should be easy enough though, he's downed now. So we'll just wait for our magicka to come back. Really need a regenerate magicka shout. Alright. False god. Get out of here. Really? Oh, I saw it. Well, I tried. Doesn't seem to work.
They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever, but your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed feasting.
All hail the Dragonborn! Hail him with great praise!
Man. So to answer the question, yes, you can beat Skyrim playing as Dagoth Ur, the true god of Tamriel. Let's go on.
When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back. Return now to me, with this rich boon from Shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Do you have a favourite race? Mine is Khajiit. It's a bit of a basic answer, but I think I do have to go Dunmer. Khajiit are pretty cool though. They're definitely pretty fleshed out nowadays thanks to ESO. Alright. Well, that was pretty painless. Dunmer's good. I usually pick Dunmer in a vampire playthrough. Okay, yep. Yeah, no, Dunmer are pretty cool. Grab the Minecraft reference and throw it off the mountain. I don't know what to do at this point. I mean, that's all I wanted to do for turning this into a YouTube video eventually. But I've only been live for like an hour and a half. What else have I got in my quest log? I don't know why the Dunmer have that face like Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat, like he can't trust it, you know? I don't think you can ever trust the Dunmer at all. Alright. Let's go kill some people. I already killed Heimskir. Let's just wipe out Whiterun. Starting with that cow. Kill Nazim? I can't remember if I've killed him already, to be honest. I don't know where he is. He might be in the Drunken Huntsman. Okay. We're not actually that powerful, all things considered. Yeah, I don't know. Did you hear that there's a modder ready to add Nazim to Elder Scrolls 6? I'm not surprised. I know there's that guy on YouTube who does killing Nazim every day until Elder Scrolls 6. And he's on like day 900 and something or whatever. Which is pretty funny.
So, it is done.
You're not Pathanax.
The eldest is no more.
It's Odoving, isn't it?
Happy you did, but I cannot celebrate him. Indeed, perhaps, but I forget. You have savor your triumphs, Dovahkiin.
Oh, he was hiding behind him.
As for myself, you've proven your mastery twice over. Thuri Dovahkiin, I gladly acknowledge the power of your throne.
I never understood one thing: when you beat Elderman, why you never ride the dragons. That's what the Dragonborn DLC is for. You should be able to after just doing the main quest, but I mean, at least you can. It's not very good, but it's doable. You just have to have the Bend will shout. Why is there no mod that adds the Ender Dragon? Surely there's an Ender Dragon mod. Surely, somewhere, someone's made it. Alright, well I guess we're gonna wrap up here. I mean I don't really have anything else I want to do with this character. So yeah, this will become a YouTube video at some point. In theory I want to get the unique items video out first, but that's taking me literally months to edit. It's like 80 hours of footage. Before we wrap up, I gotta give a follow. I appreciate it. We'll be back on in 2 days' time, I think. What day is it? 3 days' time. With a completely new run. I don't know what it will be. It will be something Elder Scrolls. Probably Skyrim, but maybe not. But yeah. That's it for this one. I wanted this one to be fairly short from the word go. But yeah, I'll probably be back in a few days. So, with all of that out of the way, thanks to everyone who was here, everyone who wasn't in chat. Brazinos, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I will be back in a few days. But you can beat Skyrim as the most based man in all of Tamriel. There you go. Alright. Peace out. I'll see you guys around.